Well, this is a rainwater harvesting video. This video shows various techniques by which rainwater harvesting is done. Now, this is a school for poor children where the water is not sufficient. This video is showing how the rainwater harvesting was done in this school. So now see, the rain is falling on the roof. Now the rainwater which is collected from both the roofs is going through the pipes. You can see the pipes becoming blue to the filtration plant. Now the water will get filtered and now it's going to the ground level storage plant or tank rather, ground level storage tank. Now it's being pumped up from the storage to the overhead storage tank, and from overhead storage tank now this water is being supplied to all the washrooms of the school. So this is how the water is collected during rainy season and used again. Now this is a tribal school where tribal children stay. There is terrible scarcity here. Now in this school they have got terrace and they have got a water body. This water body overflows during rainy season. Now here the rain is falling. The water on the rooftop is collected in the pipes. You can here see what happens after rainwater harvesting, or after the water from the roof and overflow from the water body goes to the bore wells. Now here you can see that the lake is overflowing in the rainy season and the overflow is going to the filter chambers. The filter chambers have become blue. Now you will see the pipe coming from the filter chamber becoming blue. It means it is carrying the water to the recharge well, and this recharge well is getting the water from the overflow of the water body. Also, the recharge wells are getting water from the roofs which is collected by the pipes, and this increases the aquifer of the tube wells, and the water is sufficient for the whole year. This is a college. This college also suffers from water scarcity. Now here two bore wells are dug. You can see one bore well and second bore well on both the sides, and you can see that there are filters underground. Now the rain has started falling on the terrace. The pipes are becoming blue, so they are carrying the rainwater to the underground filters. Because there is plenty of water during rainy season, but then there is no water for 8 months after that. Now here you will see a section underground, section of tube well and the filters. Now this filtered water is going in the tube well or bore well and increasing the aquifer or the storage of water in the bore well. So this is how the aquifer or the storage of the bore well gets filled up, and during 8 dry months it provides sufficient water. Now again, this is a school for mentally retarded adults. Here they have made a pond, and this pond is lined with plastic so that the water doesn't go down or doesn't percolate. Now here you can see that the water or the rain is falling in the pond. The water is collected from the pond and the roofs and all that water, and there are filter chambers near the roof and near the pond. You can see the rain falling. The roof rainwater is being collected by the pipes, and these pipes lead to the filter chambers. You can see the pond filling up by rainwater. Now the rainwater has proceeded to the filter chamber, and now the water from the filter chamber goes to the bore well and increases the aquifer or water storage of the bore well. It is also going in the trench, and through the trench it is also going to the second filter chamber, and also the water from the roof is also going to the filter chamber, and from the filter chamber this water goes to the bore wells. So this way the rainwater harvesting is done. Now this is a public well in a village, and this is a trench. This is a tube well or bore well dug near the trench. Now here the water is falling, or the rainwater is falling. This rainwater fills up the trench. The trench is filled with gravel, sand and charcoal. That's how the trench filters the water also. And the filtered water in the trench, now in this picture you can see that by pipe it is going to a bore well. Here it's going to the bore well, it's filling up the aquifer in the bore well. Also from the trench this water is going to the ground. It's increasing the water table of the ground, and by increasing the water table of the ground it is also increasing the level of the water in the well. So this is how a recharge of a public well is being done. There are various ways one can do rainwater harvesting. Now this is how on a mass scale rainwater harvesting is done in a village where 5,000, 2,000, 10,000 population gets water to their wells. Now this is what happens before rainwater harvesting. The rain falls, some water gets into the soil, and there is some water percolates to the wells, but that is not sufficient. Now let's see what we do for the rainwater harvesting. Now here you will see that a stream is coming downhill, and on that stream we have built check dams. These check dams could be made of mud, or these check dams could be made of cement. Now because of the check dams, the water remains still for some time. The water is obstructed for some time before overflowing on the slope or overflowing downhill. And because now the water is obstructed, because now the water is remaining still between the two check dams, this water is percolating down. You can see the heavy percolation in the ground, increasing the ground level, and now you can see that the well is filled very well. It has increased the water level of the well. This is done on a mass scale, this kind of rainwater harvesting. Now this is a pattern which is very commonly employed to bring water to the wells on both sides of a water stream which runs for 4 months and then dries up for rest of the 8 months. So this is a stream. This is an existing well near the stream. Now normally during rainy season this stream runs and some of the water in the stream percolates down and gives water to the well which is situated near the water stream, and after 4 months the water stream dries up, but the level of the water in the well is not sufficient. Now let us see what happens after the rainwater harvesting and how the rainwater harvesting is done. In this stream we can see that there are various pits or trenches are dug. Now during rainy season the water stream will run. There will be lot of water and you can see the trenches or the pits are getting filled up with water. Now after the 4 months are over of the rainy season, the rest of the stream is going to get dried up, but not the trenches. The trenches are going to hold the water and this water will percolate down and bring water to the wells. Well, so as you can see in this picture, after the rainy season is over, the stream is shrinking and then it will get all dried up, but the water is held in the trenches or the pits. This water is percolating slowly to the ground, and so the ground level of the water is increasing and the well water, as you can see in the picture, is also increasing. This is a time tested and a very beautiful economical way of rainwater harvesting. Thank you.